on to the second segment. Don't worry. In the first segment, those who had not joined, for their information, I'll tell you, I have just shown a junior demo. How does a junior demo happens? Okay. In case if anything, if you are not able to join the 3:30 session also, what you can do is the recording is already there on your dashboard, or if you want, you can go to your teacher's handbook. In there, you will find the junior demo, which has been taken by Divya Lakshmi ma'am. Make sure the child's name is Shaurya and the teacher's name is Divya Lakshmi. Okay. And there you will find the whole video. So you can watch any of these two. Clear? Now, let's move on to the second segment, and that is art of giving evidence-based feedback. Give me a second, please. So let's talk about feedback. So we all must have received feedbacks in our lives from our mentors, from our teachers, from our parents, and many others, isn't it? It's important to understand that there are some feedbacks which are very positive. They talk about our strengths. They talk about the good in us. But there are certain feedbacks which are constructive in nature, which talks about what can be done better, right? Which develops us as a person, as an individual, which improves certain things among us, right? So we are going to talk about those constructive feedbacks which helped us to grow and learn something new. So let's write down in the chat section a time when you received a feedback and it helped you. So we are talking only about those constructive feedbacks which helped you to grow. Okay. Let's write down in the chat section. Nobody? To stop procrastinating. Okay. I'll open the chat to everyone. I forgot. Yes. School days. Okay. Okay. Feedback on doing my higher studies, and now it helped to do my MEd. Okay. Time management. Okay. Suchinder. Vinita. Okay. Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Okay. Roshan. To understand your strong points and low scoring points as well. So both are important. That means, as per what you say, it's important to mention the strong points, that means the strengths of the learner, as well as the areas of improvement. Both are important to be mentioned in a feedback. Okay, great. Yes, positive and encouraging feedbacks are always on motivation. But I'm not talking about the positive feedbacks, because here, because you need to mentor the child or the learner for a very long time, and you need to make sure that every step that the child takes needs to be towards the betterment. So you have to be honest, you have to find out the areas where he can still improve, and also talk about his strengths, right? So that is why we are trying to learn about how to give evidence-based feedback, which will be helpful for him or her. Okay, Saima. Okay, that's great. Bindu. Sandwich feedback, very good. And that is what we are going to do. We are going to follow the sandwich feedback. Tasneem, I had a very similar feedback. I mean, I had a very similar kind of a mentor at the school where I worked. The name of the school was Techno India, and the principal was, I think, she was the best mentor I ever got. So I remember when I was new to the organization, new to the institution, and I had made the question paper for the first time. And I see every school has its own way of setting the question papers. So according to them, they said that the co-teachers were little critical about it, that okay, the question paper is little too tough, it must be, it's very too tight prepared, it won't finish in time, the children won't be able to finish it off in time. So all those things were the criticisms that I got. But what I got from the principal was that it's okay, you don't know as of now, so I'm not uh, trying to find out the mistakes over here. She actually told me that I really love the level of the questions that you have set. Just that if you can reduce the number of questions, I think it would be good for a class 6 child. Class 6 or class 7, I don't remember. But the question paper, she said, I like the question paper. These are not lengthy questions that you have given. They have very less of calculations, but they are more tricky. So give longer questions which are less tricky. So that is what I had kept. The shorter questions were more tricky, but very less calculations. And the longer questions had more calculations, but less tricky, very simple, and so that they can score, if they do the calculations correctly, they can score more in the 5 marks question or the 6 marks question. So that was my focus. So anyways, so she understood my concept behind creating that question paper, and she highlighted those points. So that is when I learned that okay, I need to be uh, more empathetic towards the student, and I should keep myself in the shoes of the students to understand what exactly would be an ideal question paper. So yes, somewhere where I can score and I can also test my concepts. Okay, Kopal, great. Shweta, okay, wonderful. Minha, wonderful, very nice. Priyadarshini, okay. Tasneem, Joita, Samira, Trupti, Lachi, okay, okay, wonderful. Yes, it is important to connect with the student before we correct them. Actually, this is very important to understand. So before we start correcting them, it's important that we connect with them. Then probably we can start correcting what exactly they are making mistakes. So yes, that's true. So it's more important to understand and keep ourselves in their shoes. Raga, okay, wonderful. Okay, wonderful. So let's understand what makes our feedback useful. I'm going to show you a cartoon. Let's see. So in this cartoon, you can see that the employee comes to the mentor or the superior, and he says he has made a presentation, of course. And the mentor says that, okay, it's a good presentation, but it can be made better. Employee says, oh, sure. And he goes back and he makes this font size bigger. And he says, oh, I made the font size bigger now. Is it better? So is this feedback useful? What do you think? No. Okay. And why no? It was not precise. Very good. It needs to be more specific. Very good. I got one. It needs to be more specific. What else it should be having? Not detailed. Okay. It was very generic. Okay. Needs to be creative, of course. Uh, Fact checking is a must. Feedback, fact checking. I think in Speeches, we do the fact check. News pieces. Points where betterment can be done. Wonderful, should be yes. So actionable. A feedback should talk about what should be done the next time. This time it's already done. Okay. We are not going to say, okay, let's do it again. We are not going to say it. We are going to say, okay, the next time when you do this or when you do something else, then try to do this. Okay, so we should talk about the next time what should be done. That's known as actionable. So specific, actionable. And I think she had already appreciated, so respectful. Anyways, it is there. That should come with what can be done to make it better. Yes, absolutely. Self-improvement. Okay. And its solution. Yes. Very good. Focusing on mistakes should be prioritized. Focusing on mistakes shouldn't be prioritized, actually, but it should be mentioned with proper reasons. If you are talking about mistakes, say, for example, I say, oh, I think you need to improve your pronunciations. Okay, Prajwal. You need to improve your pronunciations. Okay, so I think pronunciation is one thing that you need to work upon, and you need to work upon your facial expressions also. And since you were not using your hand gestures, I think you should be using your hand gestures. Now, I'm only talking about your shortcomings, your mistakes. I did not say that what wonderful voice you had. You have modulated your voice so wonderfully well that I was really mesmerized listening to your voice. Your body language, how beautifully you have expressed your with your face. That was wonderful. So if I say this, it will encourage you in the first place. Of course, we have to mention the mistakes, but both have equal importance. Okay. So not prioritizing exactly, but whenever we mention a mistake, I said, okay, pronunciations were not good. Where? I don't know. I know this word is known as education. I speak this word as education. I don't know it is spoken some in some other way. So we need to mention. So I think I'm sorry, I'm using your word, your name. So I think Prajwal, everything was very good, very phenomenal. Just that we need to work on your pronunciations. Like when you are saying education, it should be education. Okay, so there is a little bit of mistake in that pronunciation, and there are some other words also which need a pronunciation rectification in the pronunciation. Fine. So we need to work on the pronunciations. We need to work on the vowel sounds and the consonant sounds, the blends and other things. Apart from that, I really love your voice, the way you have modulated your voice. I think that was the when you were saying pollution is the biggest problem on the earth. So when you were stressing on the word problem, that was really done very well. Okay. So I have appreciated you, as well as I have given the logical reason where your pronunciation went wrong. And also I should mention that if pronunciations are wrong, you do not seem to be fluent. Give the reason. Okay. Great. Feedbacks are what? Feedbacks are our opinion about a person, isn't it? So your opinions should always be justified and exemplified, and always talk about what can be done better. Okay. Okay, Vishaka, that's nice. Okay, great. Yes, I hope this will help. Yes, absolutely, it will help. Told in a positive manner, where the other one does not get demotivated. Exactly. Wonderful. Let's move on to the features of a good feedback. I think you all have already written in your chat. You will be able to tell me what is the full form of SAR. Let's do it quick. SAR. What does SAR stand for? Absolutely, Shumanto. That's correct. It should be a balance between positive and negative. If you talk about something positive, like, okay, for example, your facial expressions are your strength. Your facial expressions are wonderfully done, or you exhibit your expressions very nicely. Give reason, we give evidences that where did you do well, like when you were saying beautiful rainbow on the sky and how beautifully you expressed it from your face. So that has to be mentioned. When you are talking about feedback, mention the evidences. When you're talking about negative, give the reasons, most important. And also the evidence. Apart from the evidence, give the reasons also. Very good, very nice. Specific, actionable, and respectful. Wonderful. Yes, absolutely. Specific, actionable, and respectful. Pradeep, Shagun, all of you have you all have written. Yes, the feedback should sound genuine. It should not seem as if you're sugarcoating. It should not also seem as if you're being rude to somebody. It should be a balance. What does SAR mean? So specific, actionable, and respectful. What is specific? Specific means that you have to give evidences. Evidences means, so the child has spoken, has told a story, say for example, or he has given a speech. Okay, like if he's telling a story, the hare and the tortoise. Okay, so the I don't remember the words from the story, but there was a place where the tortoise was, no, the rabbit was saying that I will beat you in the race, right? Somewhat of that sort. So when the child says, I will beat you in the race, so he used his hand gestures and he used his voice modulation. So give evidences that this was the part, I will beat you in the race. When you said, the way you emphasized on beat, that was really very good. Okay. So this is called evidence. Take the excerpts from the story or the speech or the presentation that the learner is giving. Okay. Take parts of those sentences or words or phrases from the speech and then tell him what could have been done better. Okay. Actionable is where you tell him that next time, what can you do better? Okay. So since we have already said what could have been better, probably say, you could have be more louder. Okay, so you could have increased your volume. You need to be more confident. So what you can do better next time, you can increase your volume and you can maintain an eye contact with me. Okay, so you have to look into the camera pinhole. Look into that and then you speak into the camera, looking at the camera. Fine. So you won't get nervous. You won't lose your confidence and you will keep on your eye on the camera and you'll start speaking, right? So what you can do better next time, give reasons and options or points which the learner can follow from the next time. Okay. Next is respectful. Very important. Most of the times we forget to add phrases like good job, well done, amazing, wow, that was really great. Okay. So be respectful. Being respectful means to add some phrases which appreciates the child or makes him feel good. Oh wow, but overall it was great. I would like to hear more stories from you, Rudra. So these kind of sentences or phrases makes the child motivated and encouraged, right? So that is being respectful. Well done, amazing. You can use any kind of words or phrases to encourage the child. Clear? Would you like to give a feedback to a student as a teacher? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to show you two videos. One is a junior child. His name is Anarghya. Okay, I'm writing it in the chat section so that you don't make a mistake. The child's name is Anarghya. Okay. And this is a storytelling session, not reading. Okay, it's not reading. It's storytelling session. The child has made the story on his own. Yes, they are doing it the second time, but the child has made the story on his own. Okay. Yes, they have discussed the character names, they have discussed the place name and all those things. Those things they have discussed previously, but then now they are making up the story on their own. Okay. So remember these things. Is it audible? I'll put it a little back. It's not audible? Oh, 1 second. Just a minute.
But my
1 second. It will be audible once. Wait.
There was a miss here.
sign language.
Body language. Once upon a time, in a mighty island, there was a. What was the beginning of the sentence? Quickly tell me if you remember.
Once upon a time, there was a mystery island far away from humans' reach.
Yes. So, once upon a time, there was a mystery island far away from humans' reach. Now, Anargya will tell me the story using the.
Nobody but mighty pirate Blackbeard could get near it.
Use your hands. Nobody.
Nobody.
Hmm.
But mighty pirate Blackbeard could get near the island.
Okay, he got to know there's a lot of treasure hidden in the island.
But there was a problem. A mighty soul named Angelica guarded the treasure.
Okay, you need to change your voice, baby. You need to change your voice. You need to use your hands because that is body language. That is very important when you're telling a story. All right. So how would you do that? Quick.
But there was a mighty soul that guarded the treasure, so Pirate Blackbeard could never get it.
But one day, Angelica had lost her powers for a day and she was not close to the treasure. That was the day.
Okay. Now, do not hurry. Take your time. Think of your feedback.
From humans.
Model out your feedback together and paste it together. Do not paste. First, I have posted specific, then after 2-3 chats, I'm posting the next one that is actionable. And then again, don't do that. Write it in one chat together and then post it. Take your time, take 2-3 minutes and then post it. Okay, Janaki, we can be a little more elaborate. You can take your time, don't worry. Bindu, mock 1. You would like to do it today? I saw just now in your chat. 1 second, please unmute yourself. I would like to talk. Bindu, yes. Please unmute yourself.
Hi, Preeti. I was asking whether it was possible.
Okay. So I'll tell you, mock 1. Yes, you can give. You're allowed to. But the questions are related to slot confirmation call, parent-teacher interaction, and some other questions are also there. Okay. Other questions you will be able to do, but slot confirmation call and PTI, would you be able to do it?
No, I'm not aware of it.
I don't think so. So I think it's better to take the training first and then give the mocks.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Mock 3 you can do.
Mock 3?
Mock 3, everything you have done. Yes, okay. I think so. But I have not checked all the questions. Okay. So you have to be very careful. It's better to take all the training and then go for the mocks.
Okay. So from Friday, right?
From Thursday itself. Thursday training. After that, you can start.
Okay. Thank you.
The Willow platform is not working well. So it's better to just wait till the evening and then start. Okay, great. Well done, Anargya. You have demonstrated a great ability to create your own story from scratch. Imagery. Donald, I love your feedback. Very nicely written, but imagery will be too difficult for that small kid. I feel bad for that. So we can keep it a little more simple. He's a very small kid. I think for class 8th and 9th, this is a good feedback. There's a very like appropriate feedback. Very nice, very nicely written. Just make sure that you give some excerpts from the story also. It will make it more, enhance the level of your feedback. Very nice. Okay, Himani, very, very smart. Very smart. Well done, Anargya. You did really well. You use small voice modulation for specific words. Now, you have written specific words. Good, very smart. But use those specific words in your feedback. Like, when did he modulate his voice? And that actually, why am I saying this? It shows to the parents also that you were very attentive while listening to the speech, like, or listening to the story that the child was giving. Isn't it? Oh, teacher knows each and every word of the story which the child was saying. So that builds the trust among the parents. Okay, very nicely written, very good. Shrikant, okay. Talk about, elaborate on the areas of improvement also a little bit. It's short and it's crisp and it is actually appropriate. Gopal, very good. Raghav, also good. All of you. Okay, Donald, it's okay. It's wonderful. Actually, the feedback was very nice. I liked it, but just evidences would be good. And for small children, let's not grill them. Okay. And Bindu also, very good. Just make sure that you mention some of the excerpts from the story. Shagun, very good. Some specific words, very good. Very nice. What are those specific words? Mention them. Okay. Sonam Chandak, yes, that is also correct. But it's very short. You can elaborate a little bit. Pradeep, very good. Excellent voice, intonation, pronunciation. I would advise you to be a little more. Okay. In intonation, instead of intonation, you can just tell him that you modulated your voice very nicely. So that would be understandable by him. He would understand that. Well done, Anargya. Captivating story, entirely on your own. Storytelling skills, very good, very good. Macaline, very nicely written, just evidence is required. Good job, Anargya. You did a good job. Very good. Muneet, very nicely written. Okay, just excerpts from the story, evidences. Priyadarshini, wonderfully written. High five to you. I like the way you kept on nodding and speaking. Clap for yourself. Oh, clap for yourself. Very good. And you can use the virtual clap also. You have that give clap. Did I show you how does a Planet Spark classroom looks like? You must have seen in Divya Lakshmi ma'am's class, isn't it? So here, if you see here, you have these options and very beautiful options you have. You have giving applause button. You have these badges. Divya Lakshmi ma'am was constantly giving badges to the child to motivate him. Right. So for appreciating and encouraging the child, you can use these also. Okay. Well done, captain. Wow, I love that word. Captain, champ. These are some words that, the children love. Okay. Respectable, beautiful way of sharing the story. Okay, Dibyarupa, it's good. Make sure that, oh yes, I have got one evidence over here from Dibyarupa. Stress on some words like mighty. Mighty pirate Blackbeard. Yes, very good. Well done, Anargya. You have done a good job. You were creative. Okay. Akansha, very good. Again, evidences are missing. One thing which is, I think, which is common with all this one is the evidence. Okay. Apart from that, I think all the evidences are good. All the feedbacks are good. Sorry. Wonderful. Jasleen, very nicely written. Very good. Janki, Sukhjinder also. Background screen. Okay, give me some time. Rajalakshmi could have better hand gestures. Could have better hand gestures. I think I would rephrase it, and I would like to say that we can use our hand gestures more so that, you know, we look more confident. So good. Rest, I think good eye contact, good voice modulation is fine. Shweta, very nicely written. Very good. Okay. Sonam Chandak, very nicely written. Good. Anargya, Chirantana, very good. Just that evidences are missing. Rest, I think all the feedbacks are good. Vocabulary, hand movement, very good. And names were so nice. Angelica, guarded the treasure. So nice. Shumanto, very good. Yes, and end it up with a respectful note and you're good to go. Janet, very nicely written. Very good. Abhilash, wonderful. Lachi, very nicely written. Tasneem, beautifully written. That's the correct way of giving an evidence-based feedback. You're great. Anargya, you are great. You used your voice in correct manner, stressing it where you where required, like you said, treasure. I would like to add that you can use more of your hand gestures next time to show movement and excitement in your voice. Like when you read, they almost found the treasure. Amazing, Anargya. I would like to give you a clap and a badge for efforts. Okay, very good. Very nicely written. Very good. Shreshti, very nicely written. Very good. Priyanshu, only the specific part has come. Shohini Datta. Okay, very good. Evidence is missing. Rest, it was very good. Oh, expression while saying mighty was very adorable. Yes, evidences are also there. But I think it should be related to where you are giving the feedback. Tasneem, I've already said. Umul also very good. Vinisha. All these feedbacks are good. Just make sure that you mention some of the evidences of the story. Vishaka also, very good. Umul, very good, very nice. Preeti, short, good. Make sure that you use the evidences. Great. Now I'm going to read out feedback for you, and you're going to tell me which part of this feedback is specific, actionable, and which part is respectful. Let's listen to me very carefully, okay? Wow, Anargya, I loved how you changed your voice and emphasized on special words, especially when you said first line, mighty pirate Blackbeard, and you stressed on mighty. That was very nicely done. I think what could be improved is use of more hand gestures, and that will help you to become more confident, and others will listen to you and pay more attention to you. So next time, I would want you to use both your voice and your hand gestures together when you are narrating the story. Overall, great work, Anargya. I am looking forward to hear some more stories from you. What part of it is specific? Mighty part is specific. The wow part and overall great job. Looking forward to hear more stories. That's respectful. Correct, correct. And next time, what I want you to do is yes. Hand gesture is actionable. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Now, every time, see, I'm not saying that every time, after every activity, when you start giving feedback, you have to be in such detailed manner. You have to give in such detailed manner. There will be times when you have to go do with short feedbacks also. It's okay. You can shorten it out. Okay. But there also remember to mention where and what. That's always good. Okay. Now, Would you like to give one more feedback? Practice? But we have very less time. We have to discuss our mocks also. So I'm going to give you only 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes, I'll have to stop. Okay. So let's watch this video. After this, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. We'll stop by 45, maximum by 45. Okay. So this is a grown-up learner. Her name is Pranamika. Okay. She's from Assam, and she is giving her introduction. Okay. So introduction has these 4 parts: name, place, interest, and hobbies. And on the basis of this, the teacher is asking her to give an introduction. Okay. Let's watch this video and then give the feedback for Pranamika. Okay.
See, almost every day. I have
Okay.
always wanted to improve my English. So now that
Now
I
just
have
she
the
is
time,
reading out.
I'm finally signed up for
She's
classes.
just reading out this one. After this, she'll give her own introduction
Okay,
in her
great,
own words.
great. Okay, now it's your turn, Pranu. You need to remember all these 4 steps. Okay,
Yes.
so now you remember how you gave your introduction in the starting when I asked to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
You told, I'm Pranamika and I have a daughter and I live in Assam and a teacher. It was just a simple introduction. But now
Okay.
you came to know all these 4 steps, right?
Okay.
So, remembering these 4 steps, can you
Okay.
again give an introduction?
Okay. 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 So I'm Pranamika. People call me Pranu, and
Okay.
I am grown up Assam, and my education was finished at Assam, and now I doing my job in Assam, and I know Assamese and Hindi clearly, but I wanted to uh, uh, to learn English fluency.
Great,
Uh,
great.
and now I'm teacher, but I'm language teacher in Hindi teachers, and I have a daughter. I spending many times with playing with my daughter,
Okay.
and I like to listening music, and I bake cake, and uh, I'm reading. I like to read. I like to read novels and spending time with my friends.
Okay, okay.
So let's write down the feedback for Pranamika. And it's 32. We will continue till 45, and then we'll start the discussion for your mocks. Yes, Abhilash, that's correct. She's using mobile phone because she might not be having a laptop, maybe. Pranamika, Pranu. She likes to be called as Pranu. Pranu. Take some time, write your feedback. Okay, Bindu, that works. Very, very nicely written, Umul. We need to work on pronunciation. Very good. Shruti also, very good. Raghav, wonderful. Now you all are adding evidences. Very good. Perfect. Shilpa, okay, very good. Yes, Priyadarshini, that's correct. Tried your best to interview. Prajwal, very nicely written. And for the rest things, we are already there, isn't it? At least she is trying. She is putting in those efforts from her side. And that's a very good big thing, isn't it? So we need to appreciate her curiosity and her zeal to learn a new language at this age. Suma, very nicely written. Very good. Manisha also. Lakshmi, very good. Chirantana, Samira, very good. Lack of pronunciation, knowledge, improve it, and don't use filling words like mm. Okay, so Sonam, let's refrain from using any kind of negative words. I don't know how many of you are CBSE teachers. If any one of you is a CBSE teacher, they can actually highlight on this point. I'll tell you what, in the report cards, I think back in 2016, it was implemented, or 2015, I'm not sure. It was implemented that we are not going to, yes, Lakshmi is there, right? So Lakshmi, you must be knowing that how we are not supposed to write anything which is a negative connotation, which has a negative connotation on the report cards, isn't it? Any feedback that we share with the child should not have any kind of negative feedback or negative connotation. Like when we say that there is a lack of, the word lack of, we use it in a better way, like, yes, never demotivate. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. That instead of saying we need to focus on the pronunciation, we need to work upon the pronunciation. We're going to work upon this in the classes, so don't worry. So there is nothing to worry. There has to be shortcomings, and that is why they are coming to us, isn't it? We are here to solve their problem, not increase that. And another thing was, sorry, I missed that. Uh, well, try. It's good. Um, then I think I missed your feedback. Just make sure that lack of something, they have a lack of something. That is why they are here, isn't it? So instead of saying lack of confidence or lack of pronunciations or mistakes in pronunciation, we can just say that, okay, pronunciations, there were mistakes in the pronunciations, but don't worry, we are going to work upon this in the classes. So,
Missed out on this.
yes. Sorry?
Instead of saying lack, we can say that you missed out on this.
Yes, you missed out on the pronunciation, or maybe those pronunciations were incorrect. We are going to work on this. Basically, we are not going to say that it was wrong and it is a problem. We are going to say, no worries, these are the problems and these are the solutions. We have solutions for them. Okay. I think all of your feedbacks now are much better than the previous one. And you all are using excerpts from the speech as well, from the introduction. Lawdeep, very good. Divyarupa, Minha, Priti, very good. Radha, Shweta, very nicely written. Okay. Very good. I think most of you have written very nicely. Priyanshu, very nicely written. Meghna also. We will work together on your pronunciation. This is a very nice way of saying we will work together on your pronunciation. So it should be like we, isn't it? It's an adult learner. It should be more like a we. So we are going to work on your pronunciation. We are going to work on the fluency and other things, isn't it? Very good. Perfect. Wonderful. Trupti, very nicely written. Good. Janet, great, wonderful. Very, very respectful and lots of appreciation. Vishakha also. Tasneem. Okay, great. Wonderful. Very nice feedbacks written this time. And okay, so we'll move on to our mock discussions. If you have any questions regarding the junior demo segment or art of giving feedback, you can write it in the chat section. Otherwise, we'll move on to our mock evaluations. Ready? So those of you who had, okay, Shivani. Very good. Radha, okay. Recorded video of the first half and to a second day's assignment. Second day's assignment, okay. There were two technical glitches. Yesterday, Willow platform was not working and we have got a message from them. Try not using the Willow platform till afternoon, today afternoon. Please don't use them. Am I clear? Don't use the Willow platform till today afternoon. Use it after the evening, say 4 p.m. afterwards. Okay. Now, most of you could not join on in the first half of this session. No worries. Those who have rescheduled it to the 3:30 p.m. session, they can watch the 3:30 p.m. session. And it's more of watching and observing rather than, asking questions. You won't have much questions about it. And if in case, if you cannot join the 3:30 p.m. session also, please watch the recorded video. Now, Radha, where is the recorded video? Where you have the assignment, the quiz, there itself you will have the recorded video. Okay, watch video is the button name. It's saying that we have to use third and fourth slide. That is what I'm not getting. What? Third and fourth slide, it is in the mock. Or this assignment. Oh,
No, ma'am, it's not on the
No,
mock.
it was the first question.
Introduction. You have to introduce yourself, and it's not 3-4. It is 3 to 8 or 9.
No,
That's
ma'am, 3 to 4.
Yes, the question on Willow yesterday said you refer to slides 3 and 4, but there was actually nothing on the slide. It just said welcome to Planet Spark. So I was just wondering if that's what we use, or do we use the interest?
Then it would be only welcoming to Planet Spark.
Okay.
I'll check. I
Okay.
have the link. Refer to slides 3 and 4 of the senior demo and start the class on a high note. Oh, you have to start the class on a high note. Starting the class on a high note, remember what do we have to do?
Yeah. But what is this third and fourth slide? Third and fourth slide are totally different from the assignment that we are supposed to do.
Third and fourth slide, I'll show you.
So, ma'am, when should we start attempting? Sorry, some error came and your voice was blocked. When should we start attempting the assignment on the Willow platform?
After 1:30.
Okay.
After today afternoon, it's better to use it after 4 o'clock. Best.
I was doing it in the evening, rather late at night after 10 o'clock.
No. Yesterday also it was having glitches. Sometime it was working, sometimes it was because we are also doing things on Willow platform. We are also working on Willow platform. So yesterday for all of us teachers, Willow was not working. So it's okay, no problem. Today you can do it. Okay. Okay, so this is the third one. So do you want to become a confident public speaker? Ayansh or whosoever the student is, I don't know whether the student's name is given or not. Assume that the student has joined the class with both the parents. Student name is Aisha. Okay. Hi Aisha, how are you? So do you know what are we going to do today? With a smile on your face. Now I am not smiling, sorry. You can smile later on, right? Okay, I'm stopping the share once. Yes. So third slide is this one. Would you like to become a confident public speaker? So what is a public speaker? Do you know what is a public speaker and what is confidence? Or what is confident? Being a confident public speaker, you can discuss this. So,
Ma'am, we have only 1 minute for this video.
so that's it. 1 minute is more than enough. You're not waiting for the answer of Aisha. Aisha is not there. So you are just going to tell, do you know what is the meaning of a confident public speaker?
But we do have to pretend that she's there and we are going to listen to her answer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And fourth is, so welcome Aisha. I'm looking forward to have a great demo session with you. And we are going to have a fun learning time with all of you. With your parents, with Sir, Ma'am, and Aisha, both of you, all three of you. Okay. Great.
Thank you.
Now, thank you.
I just had a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but would you not like to know about your mocks? Yes, what is your question?
I had actually written that once or twice on the chat window, so
Maybe I missed it. Yes.
Yeah. So you were frequently mentioning the 3:30 session. So the 5 p.m. session is also a live session itself today. 5
Yes. 5 p.m. session is also.
So I had rescheduled to 5 p.m. So I just wanted to know if that's allowed.
Yes, you can join.
Thank you.
Oh. So coming to your mock sessions, I think Priyadarshini has also raised her hand. No, okay. All queries resolved? Okay. So in case teachers, if you want to, practice more feedbacks. Okay, Suma and Raghav, I'll come later. Give me a second. So there are 3 cases given over here. There is one Rudra's speech, which is on nature, I believe. And another one is one more student is there, student in grade 6. And this student, I don't remember what the name of the student is. So there are 3.
A scientist had once said plastic takes 500 years to decompose. Everyone.
That's very thoughtful of you, Ane. I think
Ane. So there are 2 more students. Both are of grade 6. One is Ane, another one is Rudra. And the one of Pranamika you have already done. So in case if you want to practice giving feedbacks, you can do this one as well. Okay. Now moving on to mock evaluations. What are mock evaluations? Mock evaluations are the 3 mandatory steps before you start your onboarding process, before you get onboarded in PlanetSpark. Mock 1 is related to senior level child. It's not related to senior demo. The questions are not related. The later on questions, the last few questions are probably about demo. But first and rest 8 questions, I think first 9 or 10 questions are related to slot confirmation call and parent-teacher interaction. Okay, which we will be doing tomorrow. Mock 2, you have an option between junior or adult demo. You can choose any one. Since you have already done the junior one, if you want to opt for mock 2, if you don't have time, you can go for the junior one. But if you are waiting for the adult demo observation, on Friday, we are having the session at 3:30 p.m. So then you can join. Mock 3 is related to fully related to senior demo. Okay, clear? Now the deadlines I'm going to share. Now, why are we having mock evaluations? Before onboarding, before you start taking live demos, we want you to get a real, like a kind of practice before the real demo class. So here, after doing your mocks, you are going to get a dedicated feedback from the team. And we will also try to analyze the patterns and we will try to understand the support areas. Maybe we can help you further, right? So for these reasons, we have the mock evaluations before we start the onboarding process and before you start taking live demos. When are these due? Mock 1 is due by Friday 7 p.m. You have to complete it before that. Deadline means you have to complete it before that. That means tomorrow after your training session is over at 1:30, from 1:30 till Friday 7 p.m. Thursday 1:30 p.m. till Friday 7 p.m. you have all the time. Okay. In between you can do your mocks. Estimated time will be around 60 minutes, and mock 2 is related to junior or adult. You can choose any one of the two. The deadline would be Saturday 7 p.m. Mock 3, it's a senior level demo, and the deadline would be Monday 7 p.m. Okay. You have to give feedback after every, yes, of course. You don't have to give feedback after the class. You have to give the feedback during the class only. Like the child has played that game of emotional request, you have to give the feedback. The child has read a story, you have to give a feedback, isn't it? The child has given a speech, then also you have to give a feedback. You have to keep giving feedbacks in different.
So, ma'am, this will be after every, like before the end of the session, we have to give a feedback.
That's
or any activity that is completed.
Yeah, so
then
that is
you
a
have-
longer feedback which we are going to discuss with the parents. And
Okay.
the structure of that feedback I'll show you tomorrow. Okay. These are the feedbacks that we are discussing for the student, not for the parent. We are just discussing when we are interacting with the child while we are in the demo session. That time we will be using these kind of evidence-based small feedbacks, not very elaborate one, but it's important to give those small feedbacks in between also, so that the trust is kept on, it's keeping on building, and the parents also understand that the teacher is actively listening all throughout. That's
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
And your final feedback will again make sense for them. They'll also understand, okay, this is the reason why the teacher is saying so. Now, when you are giving your mocks, please do not wait for the results. Keep on giving your mocks. Sometimes, the teachers are waiting after mock 1. They wait for the result. The result will come and then I will give the mock 2. Please don't do that. You can proceed to the next mock without waiting for the result. Okay. The results, if they are not coming, they will come consolidatedly in the next week. So just keep on giving your mocks. Yes, you can attempt all the mocks together. Make sure they are within the deadline. Okay, we can use prop and extra resources while giving mocks. Yes, why not? Why not? Absolutely, yes. Link for Planet Spark background I don't have. I can send the background itself. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I forgot. Estimated time for second and third demo, same. Same. Okay, while giving your mocks, remember, no, Neetu, no. Assignments are not mandatory as mocks. I told you on the first day itself. Can we use phone for mocks? I'll tell you. You will watch a video and you will understand. Are the mocks interactive? No. It's more of a recording thing than a live thing. Okay. Preeti, yes. 1 second. One for attempting mock, is there reattempt? Yes, I'll show you. There are 4 attempts while you are recording a particular video. I don't know, you all have given interviews in Willow platform. How are you so confused? You must have had short videos there. You have to record yourself. You have 4 attempts. You can record yourself. Do not save and continue. If you save and continue, you won't be able to alter them. So you have 4 attempts and then you can continue. 3:30 class on Friday is about adult demo session. It's an optional session. You may, or you may not. You cannot share your presentation. Please wait. These questions will be answered. Okay. Presentation question will be answered. Re-record option is there. Yes. Priya, later on, then please don't ask me questions about mocks. Okay. If you want to leave, yes, you can. No worries. But please go through the slides once of today's presentation that I'm sharing. Important points about mocks. Clothing, please wear a formal cloth. Be well groomed, clean and well combed hair. I should not be saying that. Maintain an eye contact with the camera. Keep the device at eye level. Ensure that your upper body is visible until the waist. So even if not waist, then at least half of your upper torso should be visible so that your hand gestures are visible. Basically, hand gestures should be visible. Okay. And make sure, since in the mock, it's a Willow platform, you won't be able to use any background. Okay, you will not be able to use any background. So you have to sit beside against a wall, which is plain, which does not have lots of prints. So basically, there should be no noise in the background. That's my point. Okay. Let's watch this video and
read all the things over here. So as you can see, what will be the question first? So this mock is based on like questions. So you'll get questions here. You can see there are 11 questions over here. So this, you have to go through this. The question first, you have to go for the call confirmation. Then after that, you have to assume. So this mock is going to be something where you have to assume that there's a parent or the kid in the class, and you have to go through and answer all the questions based on the questions that are given to you over there. So after this, again, remember, since Ayansh is a 6th grade, so keep the grade 4 to 12 for Indian PPT open in front of you. Here's the link. You would have the link in the handbook. And again, you have to go ahead. It can be the international or the Indian students as well. Depends on which region you have chosen before. So after this, we'll go ahead. We'll click on Get Started. Once you get started, you would be able to see a video over here. So this video is related to how to record a great video interview. So you can watch this video, and after this, we have provided some tips for you that you can look at, and then you can click on Get Started. So please remember that you need to sit in a distraction-free area. The background should be bright. Again, I would suggest to practice before you go ahead with this. Be comfortable, make eye contact with the camera whenever possible, and I'm sure till now you would be great at doing this. All the best. We'll click on Get Started. After I click on Get Started, it would ask for permission over here as well. Since for me it's not showing, but it usually shows a permission over here to allow the camera as well as the microphone. So after you're done with this, you'll be able to see the first question, and you have to click on Record Now. Okay, so it gives you seconds to prepare yourself, and then you can start recording. Again, the video should be from 4 to 5 minutes, not less than 4 minutes, because it can get discarded over there. So you'll click on Record Now, and then you'll click on Stop Record, and then you can go ahead with Continue, Save and Continue. So again, if you made any mistake, you can get a chance over here to re-record the answer. So retakes 0 of 5, so you can have 5 retakes for the answer. I'll click on Save and Continue, and I'll move forward. So being uploaded, uploading question 12 of 12. You can see this over here. All the questions are here that you have given. So please don't click on Save for later. Go ahead and click on Next. After you click on Next, what you'll be able to see is this. You can skip this one over here. No need to go with this. You can skip, and you will provide your details. And save it, and after this, you're all done. That's it. So that's how you go with the first mock. Now again, at this time, teachers, a lot of teachers have a lot of questions related to the Willow test. A lot of teachers face a lot of problems. There are a lot of frequently asked questions that we have related to this, so I'll try to clear them out. So the concerns can be like this over here, that some teachers are unable to go to the next question. You're unable to see the done option while you're submitting the video. Some teachers can't see the option of stop recording. Again, some teachers are unable to switch between the tabs even for like a single time, and for some, the camera stops working after 7th or 8th question. There are questions where there are concerns where even after allowing all the permissions, the audio or the camera is not working. You're unable to save the videos and move to the next question. You're unable to use the practice link, or the recording button is turning while the video is still continuing, and all those things. So for this, we have few guidelines over here actually. So for this, first there might be, I'll be providing some technical guidelines and advices to you. The first would be, we always suggest that you have to use the latest version of Google Chrome, okay? And again, the internet speed should be minimum of 5 Mbps upload and download. Second, you should not open more than 3 tabs while you're recording the mocks. And again, please and please don't switch between the tabs while you're recording the videos, because the video will stop. So stop, if you do it more than once, the video will stop. So stop switching between the tabs as well. Again, please check your connection. That's super important. You will obviously find issues if your connection is not great. So what you have to do is you need to have, again, a minimum of 5 Mbps speed. Test your internet connection, your internet speed. Again, if it's less than 5 Mbps, then we suggest to switch to an alternative device or a connection. Again, if still after all these things what is happening is you're still not able to go ahead and the technical issues are still there, what you have to do, it's the last option, it's the last resort, is to switch to your phone. Again, this is only for the extreme conditions, because the classes must be taken on the laptop. Then again, there might be some issues related to the screen getting frozen. Again, some teachers might face that the screen is getting frozen and the buttons are not working. And what's the solution for that is you need to click on the refresh button. If you click on the refresh button, what has happened, since the session has timed out, so you need to click on refresh button. And after that, you know, the answers, they rarely get lost, even if you click on refresh button, unless and until obviously the connection is lost. Otherwise, if you refresh the button, the answers would still be there. Then again, there would be issues with the Willow link. See, the issues with the Willow link only occurs if you don't go to the Willow link directly from the handbook or the link that has been provided to you. So what some teachers do is they copy paste the link. So what happens, there might be an error while going ahead with the link. So the link might not work at that time. So go ahead with the Willow link, but through the dashboard only, the handbook, the teacher's handbook, or the email that has been provided to you. Again, some teachers might face this error 400, while uploading this the mocks on Willow. So what happens, this error is, it's an error from the teacher's end. It's not a tech issue from Willow's end. So what happens is you usually copy paste the link. So that's when you can get this issue over there. And the last thing that we have over here, that is a frequently asked question related to Willow, is that you're unable to log in the Willow dashboard due to maintenance error. This issue, it occasionally occurs, but if you're trying to log in into Willow dashboard and you face that the concern with the login and it shows a message, so sorry for the inconvenience, but we are currently performing some essential maintenance. So what you have to do in this case, you have to close the page and retry after 2 hours. So I hope you don't find any issues related to the mock first, and I hope you do great in the mock first, and I hope I answered most of the questions that the teachers face and most of the concerns that the teachers face. I'll end it by saying that this mocks needs to be submitted latest by Saturday 7 p.m. Please don't forget that it needs to be submitted latest by Saturday 7 p.m. That's all. Thank you so much.
Please remember, while giving your mocks, give your registered phone number and email address only. Some details here might be different, but please focus on how to use the Willow platform. And you cannot share your screen on Willow, but for your reference, you can switch tabs to see the demo PPT in between. If you want to use, of course, you would want to use the demo PPTs, so you can switch tabs. Okay, and you can look at the demo PPT, and accordingly you can record your videos. Okay. Remember, teachers, no mocks means no onboarding. All 3 mocks are compulsory. Please adhere to your mock timelines. It's extremely important to complete these to start taking demos. Use registered phone number and email ID only. Okay. Now you can give your quizzes. Yes, Janvi. You can use 2 devices to, switch. Yes, Priyadarshini. Raghav, I think he also had a question. Yes, Priyadarshini, please go ahead.
Hi, I'm sorry again. I'm going back to the basic. If you see in the dashboard, when we go to give the attempt assessment, so we are day 1, day 2, day 3. There are 4 tabs. Like for day 3, junior demo, observation and debriefs. 1 drop down. Again, the next one has another drop down. The third one the same, and 4th the same. So, however, everything in totality is just 1 video and 1 recording, right? Or all 4 we have to do separately?
Which video are you talking about? The recorded
attempt assessment. Attempt assessments. Daily attempt assessment.
Yes. Today there will be, I think, yes, today also you have 1 assessment. You don't have 2 assessments, but today you will be having 2 quizzes. That's what I was about to tell you. There are 2 quizzes. First session, the quiz is different. Second session also, you have a different quiz. So for today, you are going to attempt 2 different quizzes. One for session 1, that is junior demo observation, and second quiz will be under art of giving feedbacks or evidence-based feedbacks.
Okay, so there are altogether 4. In that, only 2 are supposed to be given. The
2
other
quizzes,
2,
1 assignment.
1 assignment.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Kanika.
Ma'am, that was my query about the quizzes only. I have not attempted the morning class, so I'll be giving the quiz for the morning class after I attend the 3:30 p.m. session.
That would be better, yes.
Yeah, okay. Because earlier we used to do it and it was the same. The morning and evening quiz was the same. As you just now mentioned, the quizzes are different today.
Yes, today it is different.
So I'll be attempting that one after the 3:30 p.m. class.
Okay, you can do that. If you want, you can do it now also, but it's better you do it after the 3:31.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Trupti, yes.
Sorry, same question, ma'am. That should we give the 11:30 sessions quiz here?
Yes.
No. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, Chirantana. Okay, Dimpi, I'm coming to you. Chirantana wants to say something. Yes.
Ma'am, I had a small question. That was the video which are given like daily assessments. I can't open the video one. I've done the quiz, but I can't open the video links that have been given.
The assessment link, the assignment link?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, just show me. Share your screen with me. Yes, Dimpi, you were saying something.
I wasn't able to give my I'm not able to give my quiz because I didn't attend the first slot, means the morning 10 a.m. batch, as the link was not there, and it was totally means when I started at 11:30, half of the training was had got over.
Okay.
So
You
after
can
the
watch the
quiz,
recording, and after your recording is done, you have watched the whole recording of the session, then you can start giving your quiz. As of now, you can give the second half quiz.
okay, and the assessments and the assignments still
Assignments, I have
pending.
already said, assignments are on the Willow link. So I would request you to open your assignments only after 4 p.m.
Okay.
Okay.
Till it will be till 4 p.m. till.
Anytime. Assignments, anyways, they don't have a deadline, isn't it?
Okay.
You can do it at
fair.
any time, but please open it after 4 p.m. Anyways, most of the time you will see that Willow platform is not working properly. Now
Yeah,
it might
of
be
course it
working,
is.
I'm not sure, but in case if the videos are not getting stored, then that's a problem.
Thank you, Preeti.
Thank you. Chirantana, your problem is solved?
No, ma'am, somehow I can't get the screen on the. I
You
mean,
are
I
on the
can share
laptop?
this. Yes, I'm on the laptop.
So come to the Zoom call. There is a share screen option there.
I got it there, but it's not getting loaded.
Okay, I won't be able to help you because I don't know
Also,
what.
ma'am, I had a small question again. Sorry. The mock test and the demo ones are the same. What is the difference?
Demo session is a session which you take with the learner, the parents, and you give a live demo and you earn for it. Mock is an evaluation test or a question set which you are answering in order to get onboarded. First,
Yes,
you will be onboarded. That means first you are going to give your mocks. Then you are going to get onboarded. And after onboarding, you are going to take live demos with the parents and the students.
Okay, so the dashboard which shows demo classes and which is the mock test. So mock test I understood. The
Demo classes or demo links?
Demo links, sorry.
Demo links. It's the same as mock resources. When you click on that, it is the same document.
Okay, thank you.
It has all the demo related PPTs. Have you all got demo related PPTs? The junior PPT, the senior PPT, anyone who has not got? Okay, Raghav, yes.
Oh, well, Preeti, I have a set of questions for you, actually.
Please go ahead, please shoot.
Right. And don't get bothered about it, right?
No,
Just
absolutely not.
yeah, maybe answered as well, but I might not have got through that. So
No.
yes, the first one is, can you please reiterate about using a demo while, I mean, demo PPT while at the time of mock?
What are the gaps?
Demo PPT while doing the mocks. In the
Yep.
mock, you would be asked about a particular slide. Say, for
Right.
example, explain from slide number 35 to 38, okay, in this video.
Mhm,
So you'll have to open the demo slide, then only you can refer to the slide number 38, 35 to 38, right? So for
Absolutely.
example, in your assignment case, I think day 2 assignment asks you to open slide number 3 and 4 of the senior demo. And
Right.
3 and 4 is nothing but it's the introductory page. Like
Yeah.
use not exactly introduction also, it's just the welcoming page to the class. So how would you welcome the student to the class, start the class on a high note and, you know, hi, how are you? Like kind of this.
Right. So we'll have to explain going through the PPT, isn't it?
Right.
Perfect. So my second question is, I believe this might have been already answered already. So do we have a live student while in the mock? No, it is absolutely not. We'll have a virtual student. So yes, and do we have particular concept to give out the mock? I believe this was answered as well.
Sorry, I did not get your question.
Do we have a particular concept to give out the mock?
No, we
No.
the questions. There are questions. There are situations on the basis of which you are going to record yourself.
Right.
And on that situation, how would you present yourself? That's the case.
Oh, all right. Now I get it. Okay, and my fourth question is, how is that if anyone unable to clear the mock or disqualified maybe?
Okay, it's not about disqualification. It is more, it's not like a grading system that, okay, first, second, third, 10th rankers will be, it's not like that. It's actually
Yeah.
feedback based, and the feedbacks will be given. So if you have 2 or 3 mocks, well done. If you have out of 10 pointers, you have covered over 7 points, then it's good. It's
Yeah.
that means you have done good and you will get onboarded. They will only inform you. In case if you're not onboarded, they will also tell you to please retrain yourself. On day 1, please join, or day 2, please join. Okay.
Okay, so will I be rescheduled in that case?
Yes, you will be retrained in that case.
I mean, yeah, retrained or rescheduled or whatever it is.
Yes, yes.
All right, and my last and final question, being being this my personal question, by the way. So I was into a corporate sector and we used to call by our first names actually. Right. So can we continue it here as well?
Yes, you can. I usually do that. I'm doing that the same thing with you all. I do not call you as sir and ma'am. With our colleagues, we follow the same thing. But since we are dealing with the Indian clients, if you are talking to the Indian clients, we usually have a habit of calling them as sir and ma'am. If not, you can also call them Mr. Singh or Mr. Agarwal or Mrs. Agarwal. You can do that. Apart from that, if you are having any US students or UK students, you can call them with their names, their parents also. You can call them.
That is how it is.
But even in UK's parents, in the case of UK parents, we use Mr. So and so.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we use
Got it.
that.
Well, thank you. And all my questions have been answered.
Great. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm I'm relieved. Okay. So yes, anyone else who has a question? I think I had a chat here. While giving the mock, in order to go through the PPT, we need to switch tabs. Won't that? No, there won't be a problem in that. But only if you open lots of tabs together, then probably that might be a problem. Make sure that only your mock window and your PPT, these two are open. Okay, and you can all tab between them. Where to look for the slides? Okay, Preeti, which slides are you talking about? Are you talking about the demo slides or are you talking about the training slides that I'm using? If you are talking about the demo slides, it is there in the mock resources tab. And if you are talking about the training slides where you are giving the quizzes, just above them, or the slides are given. View here, it's written there. You just have to click on that. Okay, done with the quiz. Thank you so much. If I miss any assignments, no, assignments missed doesn't have any problem. But at least 1 or 2 you do so that you have an idea of how you are going to give your mocks. Lakshmi, yes. Lakshmi, please go ahead. You have raised your hand.
Yeah, hi, Preeti.
Yes. Hi.
Yes, this is basically regarding PPTs.
Mhm.
So basically, you said that I that the PPTs are available on my dashboard, right?
Which PPTs?
The PPT which I will have to use while I'm giving my mocks,
Mocks.
basically.
Yes, it is on the dashboard. Left hand side top, you have two links. One is demo links and another one is mock resources or mock links, something like that. So you
Right,
have
the mock link. Okay,
yes,
the mock link has something called Teacher's Handbook.
yeah, that's the thing. That's a ready reckoner kind of a thing.
The demo related resources and the slot confirmation related resources and so on. So which one are we supposed to use for this? Sorry, I'm unable to understand here.
Okay, if you are giving a mock one, you are going to answer
giving
for
my
a
mock
senior demo, right? So you will open the senior demo slide.
Yes.
If you are giving a mock for junior demo and junior demo questions are being asked to you, you will open the junior demo. Also, mocks are so self-explanatory themselves that the scripts are already embedded there. The links are already there in the questions. When you open the mock one
In the question.
yes, mock one first question, the script, the demo, sorry, the slot confirmation script is already there. Anyways, you have it in the teacher's handbook, but otherwise also they have given.
Acha, okay. So I don't really have to go to the mock links. It will be there in my, when I appear for the mock one. As I go question by question, it will have related links.
Yes. Okay. Rather than asking me questions like this, because I have not opened the mocks in, I don't know what are the mock questions. I hardly know first 2-3 questions. After that, I never, went forward and recorded myself. For that, I'll have to give the mocks. So that is why I don't know all the questions. You need to explore for yourself a little. Okay. Yes. Chirantana, yes. Yes, you all can leave. If you have given your quizzes, you all can leave. Yes,
Ma'am, I had the same question. So in case we don't if we don't want to open PPT, the questions and everything is still there in the mock, right?
But you will click on the link, then the PPT will open.
So it is there, like we have to open both the things together.
1 second, I'll show you how I'm saying. For example, this is your mock, the first mock. No, this is not the first mock, sorry. So this is your first mock.
Yes.
Let it open. Those who have done the quiz, you all can leave if you don't have any question. Access the demo PPT slides. Raghav, demo PPT slides are here. Demo related resources on your handbook. Okay. So coming to mock one, this is mock one, senior question. Please read these. Okay. I'm not reading it as of now. Actually, it's written question 1. You have to conduct the slot confirmation call. Question number 2 to 9, it is parent teacher interaction. I'm not reading all through. Question number 10 to 14, this is a post demo interaction. What is question number 2 to 9? Engage Abir and parents in different activities while teaching her public. Oh, this is demo related. Question 2 to 9 is demo related. 10 to 14 is parent teacher interaction related. And that's it. That's the last one. Okay, now continue. Then get started. This is the first time I'm opening the mock and I'm showing it. This is the first training session I'm opening it. Okay, so this is the question. Assume that it is 3 p.m. right now. Raghav and others also, you wanted to know what is the mock like. You have given a situation. Assume that it is 3 p.m. right now. In this question, you have to call the mother, execute the slot confirmation call. Now, if you want to have your slot confirmation script, it is already there in your teacher's handbook, right? Point number B, slot confirmation resources. If you see, you have the link over here. You can click on this and a new document will open. You will have the script for slot confirmation call. Now, if you don't want to open another PPT or another slide or another tab, in that case, you already have a link over here. Read here to refer the slot confirmation script to answer this question. Okay, another thing, 4 of 4 attempts left. If you can see, there are 4 attempts to record yourself. First, record yourself, and then if you're not satisfied, you can re-record. Like, for example, I'm recording myself. Hello, Mr. Agrawal. Hi, this is Preeti, a Planet's public speaking. And so I made a mistake, right? I want to change it. I want to stop record and it's uploading. But okay, so it has recorded. I can either save and continue or I can re-record. So if I re-record, it will record once again. Please keep yourselves on mute. Okay. Now, am I clear? Great.
So, ma'am, like it would be one-way communication because from the other end there will be no person speaking.
No person. It's
Like you have to imagine all the time.
You have to imagine.
Thank you.
Okay, guide me through to access the PPT slides. I hope you got it, Raghav. Great. Thank you so much. I'll leave the session. Shirantana, I hope you don't have any question further. How to show the PPT on below recording? You cannot share. I said this. You cannot share the PPT on below. You have to use it. You can switch the tab. I said Alt tab. That means you are referring to the PPT, but you cannot share your screen. Nancy, okay? Will we get the PPT, Ishant? What was I showing you? Just now I showed you, no? Did I show you just now? These are the PPTs, no? These are the demo PPTs. Okay, like for example, I record myself over here. Let's do this. Okay, oh, it was already recording. Let it be. Okay, whatever it has recorded, let it upload. Anyways, I'm not going to do it. Save and continue. Okay, now question number 2. Let's assume it is 11 a.m. and Abir has joined the Planet Spa classroom with both his parents with a laptop and they are ready for the demo class. To answer this question, you have to record a video yourself covering 3 to 8 slide number. Now here you don't have the slide. See, this is what I don't know, isn't it? You have to explore it yourself. I don't know. So you go to handbook, open the senior demo session or senior demo PPT. Here is your senior demo PPT. Go to page number 3. This is page number 3, slide number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Till here you have to do it. Okay. Then you click on start recording. I cannot record because my camera and microphone is being used here in Zoom. So here I won't be able to use it. Any other questions? No, these are your question paper. You are the student. You are giving examinations. I should not be showing you the question paper. You should do it on your own. How to show the PPT? You cannot show the PPT. Where do you get the demo PPTs? It is there on your mock resources link. Deadline, if you are missing the deadline, I've already mentioned, your onboarding might get delayed. Don't worry. There's nothing to worry about it. If you delay the deadline, your onboarding will get delayed. Can we change the same? Ishant, if you want to alter something in your demo PPT, if you do not change the content and if you want to change the explanation or the way you present it, yes, you can. But if you are changing the content, I don't think that is feasible. Maybe you can explore those things after you are onboarded. For mocks, let's play safe. Thank you, Raghav. Yes, and that should not be less than the given time and it should not be more than the given time also. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Yes. We'll meet tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Please check in your dashboard whether on your upcoming session tomorrow 10 a.m. is showing or not, because your batch is the morning batch. If there is any glitch, it's right in the morning. 15 minutes before, mention the support team. I don't know how many. Did any one of you, please unmute yourself if you have. Did you join 15 minutes before the session? And did you inform the support team? Anyone who has informed, I would like to know.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Yes?
I informed the team. Yes, I did inform the team.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
Tomorrow it's showing 10 to 11:30.
10 to 11:30 is correct.
Yeah.
For everyone, it is showing 10 to 11:30. Just check. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Please check. CFU means check for understanding. Please check whether tomorrow you have the session at 10 a.m. or not. You have the link or not in your dashboard.
It says slot confirmation. Is
Yes.
that the same?
Is it at 10
All
a.m.?
right. Yes, it shows 10 a.m.
Okay, great. Great. Okay, then thank you so much. And in case if tomorrow it doesn't show up, please, that is why I asked you to join at 9:45. If it is not showing, please mention it in your dashboard in the chat support team. Because today I joined after 2 minutes when I saw when you all are not joining, I mentioned it to the operations team and then the team members did the needful. So that should not happen. I should get the information beforehand. Okay. Or they should get at least the information. They said they have not received the information. Now, since Donald is saying that he had raised the issue, I'll just ask.
Yes, Preeti, it is mentioned that from 10 to 11:30.
Great, great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much, teachers. Bye-bye.
For tomorrow.
For tomorrow, yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.